Welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast. I am with the indomitable spirit, Wendy.
No.
We are here together to bring you more terrors from my dreamscape. Oh, and a further analysis. This is what you tune in for, weirdos' dreams, and then 20 minutes of talking about them. Haha, maybe we'll talk about something else. Maybe we won't. Tune in, all you 11 people from Vietnam. We've raised the bar. We now have 11 regular listeners from Vietnam, 6 from America, 3 from Canada, 2 from Germany, and 1 from parts unknown. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, give us a rating. I don't care what it is. Just respond. Email us at degeneration@gmail.com. Or follow the Facebook pages, either Degenerate Nation Podcast at Facebook or Degenerate Nation at Facebook. Simply Degenerate Nation. Excellent. We will respond to you probably quicker than someone who's running something like this should, but it will be very quick, I assure you. Quicker than Patrice inside a woman after however many years. So, Wendy, did you sleep well last night?
I slept okay.
You slept okay? You bet you would have slept better if you had this dream. Are you ready for this shit?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I have this dream that I'm in my room, my childhood bedroom, as you know, and my grandma's lying, who died 14 years ago, is lying in my bed, and she was having a baby. She's having a fucking baby. She was like 90, and she's having a fucking baby. My undead dead grandmother having a baby, fucking 90 years old, and for whatever reasons it's me and her, and the baby just comes out, and I was like, oh, it's a baby. I don't remember what happened to the baby, but all I remember is the focus was on the placenta, and the placenta got detached and was in the corner of my room for days, just sitting there, drying out. And my mom comes in and she didn't notice. She wanted me to clean my room and she didn't notice the placenta. I was so worried she would see Grandma's placenta. Yeah, laugh it up. That's my psyche at work. I would have told my dad, like, Dad, I saw your mom in a dream last night. It was, oh, wow, that's lovely. Oh, yeah. Her placenta was huge. It's a big old ghost placenta. It was giant. It was purple. They were purple, right?
That's not what you normally compliment your grandmother on.
Her huge placenta?
Yeah, I get to do that.
Yeah, so it's weird. I've been visited from my grandfather and my other side that had passed away several times, and but it's always with everyone else. And we're all aware seemingly that he's passed on and he was kind of like a ghost, but it didn't resemble a ghost. It was like full body, and then you couldn't see through him or anything. We'd always be just chilling, like having dinner or something. And it was like oddly peaceful, right? And this was just somewhat oddly peaceful too, but it was at the same time I was like, I'm a fucking degenerate. This is weird. I am a full-scale fucking degenerate having this dream about my grandma giving birth 14 years after her death, as she's 90.
Yeah.
Technically, she's 104, at least.
Yeah.
And her placenta was, young.
Oh, it was a young, vibrant placenta.
Exactly. Not something that comes out of a wrinkled lady that's no longer alive.
Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to change my supplier for the poppers I've been sending you, because obviously they are bad.
Yeah, I've been huffing the wrong poppers there. Can you believe that shit?
That.
I mean, of all the dreams that you've heard, isn't this probably the strangest from me?
From you, maybe, but not altogether the strangest dream I've heard. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's just she's like one of my favorites.
Aww. Well.
And she gave birth to
all of her.
An aunt or uncle, who might be something else too. I don't know. What happened to the baby? Where's the baby? Why wasn't the dream focused on my grandma or the fucking baby?
Yet to be determined in the next dream.
Yeah. No, there's no sequels. Why would it be focused on the placenta in the corner? I was too lazy to pick up. Was it standing for my laundry or something? It was like a piece of fucking, like a dirty shirt, but it was a human placenta from an old woman, an old dead woman.
I don't make it a habit of picking up placentas either, so.
No, what was I supposed to eat it to get to the next
that
level
one.
of the dream?
Did you have a George Foreman grill in the corner?
There's a grill downstairs, yeah. Not in the corner though. That's a long way to go downstairs to get the grill.
Do you? Could be. I know that you've touched on eating placenta before.
Yeah.
Do you like yours lightly grilled, or do you like yours raw, or do you like yours like broiled?
Well, since it's my grandma's, it sounds like it should be broiled, but but I don't know if I want to bite into my grandma's raw placenta.
Maybe the person that was supposed to have it wasn't there yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like I was
how
waiting
big
for
was it?
somebody?
Like the size of it?
It was big. It was like a big placenta.
So you couldn't put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, it's not like bigger than a pizza. I could put it in like a pizza box. I could fit in there. Smaller than a pizza, but bigger than like some fucking slabby cold cuts or something. Like somewhere in between there. Yeah. Bigger than a frozen pizza, but smaller than a real pizza. She pushed one out.
Nice.
The baby fucking was alive and then just vanished. And then, but the placenta was like very much alive, and it was just sitting there in the fucking corner of my room, next to my desk, right where my trash can is right now, and next to the laundry basket.
Next to the laundry basket.
Fucking sitting there. She gave birth on my fucking bed, and my grandma's just there, but the focus was on the placenta. It's like if you're watching a movie or something, and they just pan out.
Okay.
And they just pan down in this placenta, and like. In dream time, this was probably an hour and 17 minutes, like, spent on the placenta. Because I don't remember any other dreams last night, so this was probably my main attraction. What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? Wendy, what the fuck? And then, like, but also, like...
I'm still not that disturbed by it.
You're not that disturbed by it? It's weird. It's not that... I mean, it's only disturbing because it's a female relative that is passed on and was way too old to have babies, like, the entire time I knew her. The entire time.
When you cross over, though, time is irrelevant.
I guess, but she wasn't... I didn't see her as the young person that she was in some pictures. But she was, like, in her 60s when I was born. And... Like, so she was, like, super grandma, like, the whole time that I knew her. And she was everyone's grandma for the whole time I knew her. Like, and she's fucking pushing out a baby out of her old dead vagina. Like, I don't understand.
People rarely visit us in forms that we don't recognize. They want to come and visit us, so we recognize them.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I've only have 3 relatives that I was close to in any form that have passed on. And all 3 of them have appeared in dreams. In peaceful ways, so I guess giving birth is like a great way. I mean, Patrice just became an uncle, so maybe that's where the birth came from.
I think she's sending you a message that you shouldn't give up on your dream of being a dad someday. That it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, you can still be a parent.
I like that. I mean, you and I like we have fur babies, or like you have a lot of fur babies of various types, which is so amazing. You're like the animal goddess, and and I have Callie, which is like enough for me, I think, because I'm just obsessed with her, so I don't want to like be too obsessed with like everything, because if I had so many animals, my head would just explode. I have the perfect amount, as my brother has a couple, and I have one, and it's like great. And then I see you with all yours, and it's like, oh, that's so awesome. And so I'm like, I don't need kids right now, but I do like the idea of the possibility of it. Like, I won't feel vanquished by not having it, but I like access to children. I mean, I like knowing that I can be around my nieces and like be around like the kids at the program, or if I decide to coach or something, that it can be a voluntary part of life. And I would not have used, like I mentioned last episode, I would not have wanted to use Plan B with the girl that I did like. So not that one, but the other one. I would have been like, well, I mean, if you really want to, but what's up on that baby tip? Because I pictured that with that person, that type of stuff. Yeah, it just didn't progress to that point. But I mean, I definitely would be lying if I said I didn't like very soon picture like getting into that fucking Hallmark greeting card type of life with that person. But that's not always fair to the person. Like, you're just projecting at a certain point, So it was always in between there, projection and Hallmark life, like actual pushing a baby out of the place where I call home, kind of thing.
Well, through your grandma was your dad's mom, and then you were born.
Yeah.
I think it's like a large circle of life. Question about her condition after the birth. Did she communicate with you either before, during, or after the birth?
No, I don't think so.
She didn't, of course. You witnessed it, so she wasn't dead.
No, she wasn't dead.
No. And then afterwards, do you know that if she was... You said she didn't communicate with you, but she didn't, like, disappear from your bed after the birth, did she?
No.
Okay,
no, she did not immediately, but then the next time I looked back, she wasn't there. But the baby wasn't there right away.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. You give birth and then you go and you don't stay in the hospital or anything, or the place where you birth. You go take care of the baby.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Your brain is used to like skipping scenes, like, or skipping moments in watching entertainment, because you don't see every passing moment. You see the interesting moments. And so because you see that, your dreams do that too, or maybe because your dreams do that, the entertainment does that. But so I guess that happened. So it wasn't so freaky. But the fact that there was no baby, but there was like a heavy emphasis on the placenta, I was like, this. So this is my interpretation of it, or my version of having this interesting spiritual dream, is that most of the focus was on the fucking placenta because I'm weird. Not because it had any significance, right? It's just because I'm fucking weird.
No. It has significance.
What is it? Tell me, Wendy! Help me, Wendy!
Trust. She trusts you with this.
With her placenta?
Yes, because, well, there's not a lot of people that can deal with women and what happens with their bodies and all that. She's like, out of all the family, I can give birth with you because I can be real. I can be who I am. And you could definitely clean up anything that I might, that's going to happen, because you understand that. You're accepting of it. You're going to love me regardless.
I still love her.
And the rest, well, of course. And the rest of the family couldn't handle that, but you could. So you have strength and you have trust.
That is true. I think that you are correct. I do have strength and trust. But my question, though, is why, if I was entrusted in it, did I just leave it there in the corner? Like, I didn't want to throw it away, and that makes me special, or I'm lazy, and it's just another thing to fucking put in the laundry basket that my mom wants me to do, or I don't know.
No, the place for it wasn't there yet. Maybe it was going to grow something.
Freezer?
Something just for you. No. A lot of people will take that out and plant it, and something will grow from it.
What? I'm going to get a fucking uncle tree or something?
Maybe it's not an uncle tree. Maybe it's going to be a dad tree for you.
Ooh, I like that.
She said, here's
What?
my gift to you.
My
you
gift
go plant this, and you can be the dad that you always wanted to be.
That'd be really cool.
Could be. I'm not going to rule it out. I know, right? No, this is a lot deeper than you thought. This isn't disturbing to me at all.
Were you worried it was going to be another
It
one
just
where I
took
got
a different
fingered?
form
Another
than you're used
joke.
to because it had.
You got fingered again in a dream. Ho hum. Your audience doesn't care about you getting fingered so much.
No, I love fingering. That's awesome thing.
No, I was
No,
sexually assaulted by one of my bosses in that dream. That was not great fingering. That's the worst kind of fingering.
Well, see, I had a run-in with HR today at work anyway, so.
Oh, really?
We could talk about that, or.
Yeah, what's
talk
up?
about that. Who do you report HR to when HR hits on you?
Oh, shit. The other HR people?
Well, what if it's the only HR?
There's only one HR person?
Well, it's not that big of a town where I'm at, so the companies aren't that big.
That's too much power for one person.
Well, maybe owner slash HR should not be, owner of said truck stop. Yeah. That's okay.
What? The
owner
owner's the HR person?
The owner is the HR person.
So the HR person / owner was being a douchebag?
That's a compromising situation there, probably, but...
We gotta get fucking sponsorship so we can get you out of that shit. You and me, I will be your hero, baby.
Well, I mean... I suppose running in is the wrong term. Hitting on HR first is probably not the wisest move in my book, but when they hit on you back...
Oh, don't bang them.
Well, I can't say yes or no. My attorney advised me I don't speak about that.
Is your attorney Donnie Gooch? So that's my attorney. Lawyer at law. He's pretty good. He's the one that inspired me to do this facial hair. What do you think?
Oh, you know him? You know him.
Donnie Gooch. Yeah, I know Donnie.
Every day that's getting a little bit better there.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah, it looks like shit, but it's...
Yeah.
Look terrible. If I ever release a photograph with this podcast, it's going to be when I have this facial hair for sure.
Well, if you want it to grow more, grab that placenta and rub it on it.
Yes. Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a
right.
well-known fact that facial hair explodes with growth after rubbing grandma placenta on it.
It does. I can get a full-on lumberjack beard so I can write my lumberjack erotica authentically.
Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Like, I just wonder what type of dream I'll have next. I don't know.
Yoda will eat the placenta.
Dusty it is. Old she was. Revitalized I am.
Yeah, what kind of facial hair can Yoda grow after eating grandma?
Fu Manchu I have now. Tickle
Cool.
the anus with my soul patch I will. I must. I did. I do. I will. So, like, that's in my Hall of Fame of dreams, for sure. I feel like I've had a lot of good ones recently. Not good ones, but, like, impressive ones.
Some that have left an impression?
Yeah, like, I think it left an impression on our viewership, which has probably plummeted as a result. Or listenership, sorry.
Yeah.
Listenership. I forget that we're not being recorded and I do all this makeup for nothing. I look dazzling. Dazzling for nothing.
Yeah, I can't believe they can't take advantage of that beautiful soul patch.
Yeah, everyone wants to ride on my soul patch. Forget the mustache, which is equally great, but they want to ride on the patch. They want to put the patch on the patch and twist, twist, twist. Patch on the patch and shout, shout, shout. That's what they want. That's what it's all about. I'm
Yes.
so wired right now. I'm so wired.
Yeah, I think you should, put that on your next OkCupid profile. Please come ride my soul patch while holding my grandma's placenta.
Hold it over your head like a halo while you sit on my face.
Yep, it's the best bull ride east side of Lansing.
That's right. I don't know why I'm singing fucking Oklahoma. She's not from Oklahoma. She's from Massachusetts and Michigan.
Oh, that's because a 10-gallon hat is the best kind of hat to wear when you're holding a placenta.
I was just like holding it up like, Na Savenya Varari Jereva. She's sitting on my face holding up the Lion King's placenta.
I think that it's going to make a reappearance in your dream.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it's going to be in the dream? It's still a placenta?
I think that it's going to start out that way so you would recognize what it is, and then it's going to morph into something spectacular.
A transforming grandma placenta.
Yes.
Like a metamorphosis?
Depends. Does it have a mid-stage like a cocoon?
Yes. A pupa? The placenta pupa?
Okay.
Placenta pupa, so placenta pupa, placenta pupa, placenta pupa.
You can touch it, and it's got like a little chrysalis
shell
on it.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
Something.
I like that a lot.
You said it's not quite as big as a pizza, so.
No. Bigger than a frozen pizza, one of those like lean cuisine pizzas. Circular, yes, mostly. A little bit oblong at times. Not quite an oval, not quite a sphere, or a circle, I mean. But a little in between. Kind of like when you stretch out you make one of those bubbles and it kind of like comes out, it's like not quite a circle with the little wand and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's not the perfect example, but then again, I only got brief flashes of this deep purple placenta in the corner of my room on the fucking floor without any like sanitation. It's just on my probably dirty floor that probably has pretzel crumbs and shit and like pajama fuzz all over the fucking floor, and the placenta was sitting on top of it, drying out.
I think, yikes. Wow. I think you should call up the local Papa John's and say, excuse me, do you have a box that I could use? It's about the size of a churro, but would you give me a box for my grandma's placenta?
The racist Papa John guy goes, I got something for you. It's great. Tag racist Papa John's guy. Look up his fucking name. No one searches for him anymore. That'd be something I do.
Let me go look out in the dumpster for something appropriate. I'll be right back.
Exactly. Like, I'll get a dumpster. So putting my grandma's placenta, scooping it off the fucking floor, my dirty floor, putting it with fuzz, pajama fuzz, slipper dust, and fucking pretzel crumbs, sticking in a dirty racist Papa John's box.
Hey, at least it wouldn't be on the floor.
You want to go chow down on my grandma's placenta with me?
Okay, let's go do it.
All right, bye.